What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We hadn't done one in a minute because we have been, thank God, very busy. It's tarpon season. If any of you haven't been out or haven't been watching any social media, it is tarpon season, and Tampa Bay has had a huge rush of tarpon in the last couple weeks, and that's what we've been busy doing. We've been booking a lot of trips tarpon fishing. I think our last 3 trips this weekend, Jake, we figured up yesterday, we went 9 for 22, 22 hookups, 9 fish grabbed. It's not counting leader touches or however you want to. I think, personally, I like to put my hands on them. But so anyways, today's our first day off in a while. We wanted to get a video out to you guys to kind of let y'all know what we got going on and what we're doing. But of course, on days off, the fishing doesn't stop just because you're not on the boat. We unfortunately, we lost one of our tarpon setups last week, and I can't blame it on anybody but me, because we hooked a fish with the rod and the rod holder, and I tried to grab the rod out of the rod holder with one hand. I have no idea what I was thinking, and it just snatched the rod out of my hand. And Jake wanted to swim for it, but I wouldn't let him because there was a lot of sharks in the water, and they were real excited at the moment. So anyways, like I said, today we're going to show you our favorite setup for tarpon fishing. And there's a lot of different setups you can use for tarpon fishing. I know not everybody fishes the same. Some guys are artificial guys, some guys are live bait guys, some guys are dead bait guys. There's a million different ways to fish for them, and that may affect the type of equipment that you choose to use. But for what we do for live bait fishing, stuff like that, we want something that we can cast, something smooth, something nice for our customers. And so that's what we're going to get today. We're going to replace the one that I fed to the fish the other day. But we're going to make 2 stops, because our first stop, we're going to pick up the reel. And I don't think, Jake, I don't think they carry the rod, do they?
I don't think so.
So we may have to go to a second place to get the rod, but the first spot is one of my favorite places to go in this area. And like I've mentioned on other videos before, we kind of have a favorite shop in every direction that we go from our house, wherever we're going in Tampa Bay. And if we head south or wherever in the Palmetto area, we always stop by and see Brian and Jake at Palmetto Bait and Tackle. They carry, actually they just became the local Shimano dealer, so that just kind of gives you a little clue of what kind of reel we're going to get. But they've got everything. I mean, they've got a really nice shop. Slam on brakes and Jake's going to spill his coffee all over his lap, and you're going to hear us fighting. But yeah, they got a great shop, great people, and that's just the kind of people we like to deal with. We like I said, we go in different directions a lot of times, different ramps, and you know, we find these shops, and it's not, I'm not selling anything for the shops or anything. I just highly recommend them because they're great people to deal with. You got Tampa Bay Fishing Channel headquarters to our north, Palmetto Bait and Tackle to our south, Gator Gems to our west. You know, Twisted Tides has got some gear to our east. I mean, we're covered. So, you know, and like I said, it's but it's all about, you know, customer service to me. So but they are all really great shops. But right now we're going to go into Palmetto Bait and Tackle, see Brian, and spend some money on a reel. Alright guys, so we're here at Palmetto Bait and Tackle. It just came in, and we're going to do a quick walk through the store just to give you guys an idea of all the stuff they have, all the options. And then we're going to show you the top secret, our 100% favorite tarpon reel that also doubles for kingfish, cobia, grouper, whatever. But it's our favorite big reel. So come in the door, we got a good selection of pin reels, spin fishers, paddles, all kinds of stuff in there. We got a couple more pins here, Quantum, Daiwa. All the lines of stuff you can need, want. Brian.
Howdy, howdy.
What's your name, man?
My name's Dennis.
Dennis, that's Dennis. I see Dennis every morning, and that's rude to me because I'm just like, he's man. He's man and dude.
You'll either see me, Jake, Dennis, or Keith.
There you go.
That's our crew.
And all the bait you can want. I think right now you guys got everything.
Yeah,
pretty much everything.
Weekends, generally, we're going to have everything. Shrimp, greenbacks, bass crabs for right now. But, you know, during the week, it's a little more difficult to get the other stuff. But we'll always have shrimp, and we'll try to be carrying bass crabs all the way through June. But greenbacks through the weekends, Thursday through Sunday.
Awesome. And they got a huge selection of charters. You got all your business cards and everything. And when you're picking a charter, ask these guys. They'll be honest with you. And that's the most important thing to me. When I'm trying to pick a charter, it's not just, oh, that guy's my buddy, you know, or I'm getting a kickback. Or, I mean, if you ask these guys who's the best snapper fisherman up here, they can go, that guy. And I'm not pointing any names in particular, so don't look at that. But or who's the best tarpon guy? That guy. They're gonna be honest with you, and that's, you know, that's part of customer service. All your jig selections, pretty cool color there. I don't know if you guys are using those, but Palmetto Bait Tackle has their own color. I think it's, what's it called, Jake? The Palmetto Penny. Yeah, Palmetto Penny. Pretty cool color. But if you don't like that, there's some purple ones over here too if you're interested. But all the tackle you can possibly want, jig heads, every kind of hook you can want, good selection of leader, artificials on this side. So you get where we're going with it. It's a great store. They really, I mean, they've got a lot of stuff in their store, and it's fishing stuff. They're not trying to sell you on stuff that you don't need. Frozen bait back here in the back. Really good selection of rods from, I mean, you come in and get a rod for 30 bucks, you get a rod for $300. Good selection for everybody. Daiwa again, Penn. They've got a big bull bait selection, which are really good rods. Can't ever say anything bad about bull bait. They're solid rods. Shimano. Good selection of Shimano rods. And like we said earlier, Palmetto Bait Tackle is now one of the premier Shimano dealers in the area, so if you're looking for anything Shimano, make sure to come get them. And then, this is where I personally spend all my money. So, Tara, if you're watching this, this is the case right here. And our favorite, is that it, Jake? That's a 14,000. I can't afford a 14,000. Let's see. So that's it right there. Our favorite go-to big fish rod is the Saragossa 8000. And we've been using them for 3 years now. We've had the same set other than the one I dropped in the water for 3 years, and they are insane. I mean, the biggest thing for me, and this is gonna sound really stupid, I know you're expecting to hear something really professional when I pick a reel, but the biggest thing for me is that. I don't know, man. There's something about that just, I mean, dude, you know what I'm talking about. When you hear that, oh my gosh. Shimano has the best sounding drags, and it just gets you going when you hear that start ripping off. But this is our, like I said, again, this is our tarpon, kingfish, cobia, grouper, big snook reel right there. The Saragossa. And they've got a huge selection of Shimano reels. Stratix, I don't even know how to say that one. Miravel, Sedonas. The Spiros is a good reel. I've had some of those in the past. Some conventionals, Torium, Speedmaster, and pretty much everything you can want Shimano. So that's about it. That's our favorite reel. We're gonna go to, I gotta go to another place and pick up the rod, but I was just talking to Brian about it, and we're gonna see about getting some of those rods in here because they are, you know, you spend all your money on a reel. I have to go a little bit cheaper with the rod. But as far as this reel goes, this reel is lights out, 100% been an absolute beast for us. And until I can't get them, that's what we'll continue to use for reels. So we'll pick up with you at the next spot and we'll get a rod. All right, guys, so we had a little bit of camera malfunction. At least it wasn't a wardrobe malfunction. But So our battery died. We stopped by Gator Gems. They do carry the rod that we're using. And like I said, I was just talking to Brian at Palmetto Bait and Tackle, and I'm going to see about maybe getting some of these in there. But the rod we picked up, and this is the rod we use on all our tarpon setups, is the Tsunami Carbon Shield. It's an 8-foot, fast action, 20 to 50 pound. That's mono, let's see, 30 to 65 pound braid. And here's our whole lineup. We're back at the house now, so if you see anything dirty around here, yeah, it's just, it is what it is. But yeah, so that's a brand new tarpon setup because I dropped the other one in the water. It's the Saragossa 8000 and the Tsunami Carbon Shield. And I know everybody does tarpon fishing, every kind of fishing different. This is what we prefer. We've been using these for a couple of years now, but they're absolute beasts for live bait, dead bait. We even throw Jake, well, I don't, Jake throws flare hawks on them sometimes at night for tarpon and big snook. And they haven't let us down. So anytime we have anything that hasn't let us down, pass it on to you guys, and you know, you can take it for what it's worth. But definitely recommend this for a tarpon setup if you're new to the area, if you're new to tarpon fishing. Tarpon, big snook, cobia, kingfish, grouper. This has been lights out for all of them. So that's that. And I think earlier in the video, Jake added some of our recent tarpon catches. Like I said, the last few days have been absolutely insane. Lots of hookups, lots of action, and it's early in the season, so hopefully it stays like that. If not, even gets better. But if you want to book a tarpon trip, now's the time to book the tarpon trip. We still have some days open, so give us a call, send us an email, text me. All my information is at the end of the video. And until next time, God bless every single person watching this. Get out, catch you a tarpon, and we'll see you guys on the water.